Vaccine certificates. Will they make you feel more comfortable when heading out to a restaurant, a gym, or a store? It's a red hot topic, and there's mounting pressure on the Ontario government to draw up some sort of plan. And a new poll suggests that more and more Canadians are on side with the public health measure.
We can have most things open. We can have a fairly normal life. There's just one golden rule. People should not be sharing air indoors without a mask unless we know they're double vaccinated.
Abacus data is polling Canadians on the polarizing issue, asking you if you would only go into a store if you had a way to know that the staff inside were fully vaccinated. Back in July, just 26% said yes, though 1 month later, the number is on the rise, jumping to 36%.
I think in short term, it's definitely going to continue to grow and to trend upward, as well as more and more people get vaccinated, they're doing their part and they expect others to do the same.
Calls for the Ontario government to act now are coming from multiple corners of the medical world. CityNews spoke with a prominent epidemiologist, 2 public health professors, and even a member of Ontario Science Table.
No one wants another year and a half of what we've just gone through. Vaccine certificates are an important part of that solution.
That's it. That's the one thing that would actually really tip things in our favor, that would really forestall the fourth wave.
That opinion is far from unanimous at Queen's Park. Ontario's chief medical officer pointing at the Conservative government today as the health minister again refused the notion of vaccine certificates for non-essential businesses.
That is up to the businesses to determine whether they want to see proof of vaccination.
I think it's a government decision not to have mandatory immunization policies.
If those businesses want to keep their customers, their staff, their employees safe through the use of vaccine certificates, the province should provide them with that tool so they can make responsible decisions.
In New York City, Mayor Bill de Blasio has announced a temporary measure that you need at least 1 vaccine for all indoor dining. In the Greater Toronto Area, some restaurants are coming up with their own piecemeal system, though health experts tell CityNews a plan and guidelines need to come from the government.
This only works. Public health only works if we're all rowing in the same direction. And so, yes, you do need that from a top-down perspective. Voluntary public health doesn't work.
When it comes to vaccines as a personal choice, an Abacus poll found that 55% of Canadians believe that it should be an individual's personal choice whether or not to get a shot. Though for those who choose not to, it would be reasonable to restrict their access to some places, at least for the time being. I'm Adrian Ghobrial for CityNews.